Welcome back, everybody, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing should you summon or should you basically skip on the banner, right? So, round 6 of Spirits Over With You is here. It is all the Kenpachis, Kirishiki, Kenpachi, and Azashiro. Very, very hyped. Was not expecting them anytime soon. Everyone thought we were going to get them for like maybe end of year, maybe even part 2 of anniversary. Was not expecting them now, but to be honest, it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing if they came earlier, right? Because depending on how many people are actually waiting for these units, they can summon them now, and they could just save to anniversary, or they could save for upcoming new 1,000-year blower banners that are going to return eventually, right? Whenever the anime does come back, we will eventually get brand new 1,000-year blower banners. Don't know when, but they will happen, right? They just will. So, let's start with the individual. Kirishiki first. Hero. I love Kirishiki. He's very, very good. We'll go into character details a little bit more whenever we do look at the main banner. So, individual-wise, looking not that hot. Sembozakura is probably the only one of value here. Jushiro is a very, very good link. Sembozakura could be very good in GQ, but he does not have any guard break for normal PvE play, and that really hurts when it comes to a range unit. A range NAD unit, if they don't have guard break, it really, really sucks. It's worse than like, it's the worst thing ever. A melee unit is whatever, it's fine, it's okay, they can live without the guard break, but a range unit kinda needs it. Shunsui, just a Chrono Quest unit if I'm not mistaken, but it ain't that good of an individual. Next is gonna be Azashiro. He does have Ginjo and Grimjo, which is very, very good. Size of Pearl being one of the worst ones in the filler, of course, no surprise there. Grimjo, very, very good link if you don't want to use him. He's very, very good because obviously we do have a replacement for him, which was Spirits Over With You, Retsu. If you don't have her though, he's a very, very good option. He hits very, very hard, very good link. I would definitely recommend working on him if you do eventually get him 5-5. Ginjo, he's alright. He's very, very good. He has a Quincy killer. Probably don't see him go up in value until they start releasing more Quincy's. He does have a new GQ, so he's actually the best in slot personally. I've seen friends already do sub 10 in that GQ week with human Quincy's on all of them. I'm running this Ginjo. He's very, very good. He is very, very good. Don't let that Quincy killer fool you. He is actually a very, very good unit. And he also does have a droplet increase of 30%. Very good unit all around. And then lastly, the last individual, which is going to be Kenny's. One of the best individuals I've seen in a while. White Day Shuhei, fantastic GQ unit. Same fate as Sembozakura. He does not have guard break, but he's going to be a very, very fantastic GQ unit. He's going to be very, very good when it comes to co-op. He could potentially auto Ultra IT. Don't know, but from what I've been hearing, he could potentially do it. In Arena, pretty toxic with the slows, but he's overall a fantastic unit. Next, Fierce Body Kaku, very, very good in GQ. Very, very good in auto and stuff as usual. And then lastly, Fierce Body Kisuke is still the only pot unit in the game that is a premium unit. Everyone knows Kisuke, don't really get much to talk about. He's a ranged NAD unit with guard break and barrier on SA2. Absolutely beautiful. Now, let's go look at the main banners, and we're going to talk about the main unit. So, Kenny here is a Soul Reaper killer. Now, we have an abundance of Soul Reaper killers. Actually, inside the banner itself, we have 3 Soul Reaper killers. Kenny is definitely top 4 power units in the game, without a doubt. Top 4. Don't know where to rank them yet, because I want to see more of them, right? But on paper, he looks phenomenal. He looks really damn good. So I'm definitely saying he is easily top 4 material in the game at the moment for when it comes to power. When it comes to Soul Reapers, it's between him and Kisuke, and I'm not too sure who's better. Kisuke does have the 80% Spiritual Pressure boost, which is fantastic, but Kenny does have the Frenzy 2 with basically 40% Berserker, but only if you are at full stamp. But if you look at Kisuke, he has the Homing Vortex, the 960 Homing Vortex SA2. Fantastic. They are both immune to everything. If I'm not, wait, no. Kenny is not immune to everything, right? Kenny only has stats, Element Reversal. Yeah. So, it depends who you ask. I don't know who's better. I would definitely say Kisuke is probably still much safer just because all stats immunity. He has a 960. But personally, when it comes to Power Soul Reaper, he is a fantastic addition to the list. Like I said, I don't know if he's better than Kisuke. I would probably say Kisuke is much safer. But Kenny, I don't know. I don't know. We need to see, right? We need to see. I didn't do much math into it because obviously when you're comparing like Flurry, or like when you're comparing like Frenzy 2, 40% Berserker versus 40% Berserker and 80% Spiritual Boost, it's a lot. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. But he's a great, fantastic SP unit. Nice addition. He really is a nice addition. Next, Azashiro. Azashiro has potentially to be one of the best speed units in the game at the moment. It's between him and Noelle. They are kind of neck to neck, to be honest. They are very interchangeable. You could pick either one. The only difference from him and Noelle is that Noelle has weakening on her strong attacks, and Azashiro has the better SA1. That's really about it. It's like little nitpicks. Azashiro has a better second killer, which is Hollow and a Rankar being the second killer. But if you look at Noelle, she has Hollow and no affiliation, but do keep in mind, she does have Disabler. So it's interchangeable. You can pick either one. They are both fantastic units, but he is definitely up there. He's definitely better than 5th anniversary Byakuya. So it's interchangeable. You can pick either one, which is going to be the best. I do think he has the most value in the banner personally, because Kenny, while Kenny is great, yes, there's a lot of good power Soul Reaper killers, right? But he's definitely one of the better ones. But Azashiro, like I said, I think he has the most value inside this banner. He's easily number 1 or number 2, depending on who you ask. Or, like I said, right, it's very, very little changes or minor differences that will, you can pick and choose, right? They're both fantastic units. I love Azashiro. Kit, it's better than Noelle, but obviously, like I said, there are slightly differences. Overall, I have no complaints about him. He's perfect. The only complaint I do have about him is I just wish he was a Soul Reaper Rankar. Because we do need a Soul Reaper killer. If you don't know, our last Soul Reaper killer that was SP is basically Retsu, which, I mean, 20% Berserker is alright with weakening defense, but we haven't really got a juiced up unit. When I mean juiced up, I'm talking about new meta, right? Like, look at this. Look what we have right here, right? We haven't had that yet for a speed Soul Reaper killer. So, overall, though, Azashiro, fantastic unit. I love him a lot. I can't wait. I can't wait to summon. We got a couple more days for this banner to drop, and I'm very, very happy. Kirishiki. Now, Kirishiki, when it comes to PvP, this man is about to be the most toxic and most annoying thing ever to fight. I don't know how you are going to fight this. If he is 5'5", 300 defense, and once you put him under that 50% threshold, I am guaranteeing you that he is going to one-shot anybody. He's going to have Flurry 2 with basically 50% Bruiser. That is going to be a lot of damage once he goes under that 50% threshold. That is insane. I can't wait to see him. I really can't wait to see him. People like to, yes, PvP is not that great, but it's something to do. It's fun. It's kind of the best way to basically farm up Gokus and brushes without Brawl Quest, personally, right? Especially since they did announce there's potential, right? They said maybe on stream. They are thinking about adding ×5 extreme co-op, which is going to be great because then you can farm accessory tickets very, very much easier. They did talk about it. They did mention it on stream. You can watch Aaron's video. He talked about it as well. That they are thinking about it. Usually when they think about it, it more than likely happens, right? So overall, though, Kirishiki is going to look like a monster in PvP. I really like him a lot. Next, let's talk about the filler units real quick. I'm not going to talk as much on them just because they're kind of older units, right? I can easily run them down. So, Bankai Shuhei, fantastic unit still to this day. He's not as great as he was before, just because of the new meta, how things are going, right? All the new skills we've been getting. But he does have the debuff skill on his special, weakening their defense by 80%, and he has weakening on it, so he's going to be literally hitting like a truck once he uses it, especially. It's fantastic in epic raids, fantastic in GQ. You could sub-5 with this Shuhei if you really want to. I've done it before on my old main account that we gave away. He is fantastic, no complaints about him. Bankai Hikone is another great unit. He's a Soul Reaper killer as well. He does have Disabler on it, which is fantastic for this current IT. Just fantastic overall when it comes to Soul Reaper's IT. Right? Soul Reaper IT month or whatever. He's a fantastic unit. Beam, 3k Beam, Tokinata Suction, Vortex SA2, and 1170. He's great. Aura, she's not that great. She's just collection purposes at this point. Bankai Shinji, he is okay. Same thing. He's okay. He does not have any devastation. So, if you want to work on this Shinji, do keep in mind, he is going to have a very, very hard time to nuke. Yes, even if you give him, like, damage to confusion, 80%, it still hurts. You can definitely still see it, right? I've seen the damage numbers. I had him 5-5, right? I used him before. He just couldn't nuke. I don't know why. It sucks, because without the devastation, you would think 80%. Trust me, I tried it. I had damage to confusion and had full stamp. It just wasn't cutting it. I don't know why. The devastation really hurts him. So overall, Shinji, he's still good. But just be careful when it comes to nuking, right? If you don't have him T20. Overall, perfect unit, perfect kit, 3K beam, 960, full screen. Perfect unit, and he also has a buff to Captain Story Person, if I'm not mistaken. But he's overall a perfect unit. No complaints there. Grimgel, came for one Grimgel. Normal ad unit, very, very good. Best PvE autoer in the game. He's up there. He's not the best, but he's up there in terms of one of the best autoers in the game. No complaints about him. Loopy, mainly there for Senkaimon. Kisuke, mainly there for Link, is running him down. Nelio, she's actually okay. I don't mind this Nelio a lot. She's actually pretty fun to play with, but they did not get Havoc for it because they were a mid-month, if I'm not mistaken. Holabelle, same thing, no Havoc, and Kisuke, same thing, no Havoc, if I'm not mistaken. Don't really remember those three, but the reason I don't remember those three, because they are not that great at all. So overall, should you summon? Honestly, if you're asking me which one is the best in the banner, it is going to be Asashiro. Now, I would recommend people to at least do the guarantee step, which is only going to be 6 steps. 6 steps is not that bad, because this banner format, we only have one guarantee step, which is going to be on step 6, and then after that, it is going to be, that's it. You are going to be basically gambling on step 7 over and over and over. You could be unlucky, you could be very, very lucky. I've seen some people go 8 to 10 multis with golden lights. It's terrible. Golden showers are not good. That's a lot of orbs down the drain. And I've seen some people do 8 to 10 multis, and they got basically 5 stars out of those 8 to 10 multis. That's very, very good. So it all comes down to RNG. Personally, if you want to summon or not, I think it's very, very good to at least go to the guaranteed step. Test your luck. It's only 6 steps. If you don't like it, the banner, just summon on the 6 steps, and I would pull out. Especially if you are brand new, I highly recommend, if you are brand new, at least try to do 8 to 10 steps. It's not going to kill you. You have a lot of orbs as a brand new account. If you are asking which one out of the 3 are more valuable, in my opinion, it is going to be Asashiro, hands down. Double killer, potentially to be one of the best speed units in the game. It depends who you ask, right? Because it's literally little changes. Overall, though, should you summon? I think people should summon. I definitely think people should summon, because just go step 6 and you can pull out the banner. Worst case scenario, you don't get that good. You get terrible luck, right? You don't get nothing all the way into step 6. But best case scenario, hey, maybe you could get one of them on step 6. Who knows, right? Overall, I think the banner is very, very good. I think people should actually go step 6 100%. Because after this banner, we should not get anything hype until anniversary. So you could do 6 steps here, and then you could skip whatever comes out in May. You could skip swimsuits in June, and then basically we do have the anniversary, and then we have anniversary part 2 in July. So do keep in mind, this is going to be basically one of the last hype banners potentially to be released, right? Don't see them releasing another Spirits of It with you unless they really want to. But overall, though, that's pretty much going to be the banner breakdown if you should summon or you should basically skip. I definitely think it's worth summoning. Fillers are pretty good. The main 3 units are very, very good as well. Overall, though, fantastic banner. Good luck if you do summon. I am definitely summoning. Don't know how many orbs yet, because I do want to find out if the point of it is going to be boosted. Other than that, though, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later on. Peace out.